What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Shane Walters here, and this is the Sharkpool Gaming Friday Countdown. Starting off at number 5, The Division breaks Ubisoft records. Now, Ubisoft did come out a couple days after its game had released, saying that The Division has sold more copies in its first 24 hours than any Ubisoft game in history. Now that, I'm not really sure what that is a reference to, whether or not it's the first 24 hours total sales or overall sales. I doubt it's that last one. But it also, that means that Ubisoft now has 3 out of the 4 most successful new games in the gaming industry history, like of all time. They have 3 of the 4 most successful new game launches, so that's pretty incredible. Ubisoft kind of proving that their shady marketing tactics are actually kind of working, because Watch Dogs sold really well and The Division sold really well, so we'll see how that turns out. So number 4, Rocket League has a new mode coming, and my god, is it awesome. So, you know how in the winter, Rocket League introduced the winter hockey mode, which is basically just hockey but with Rocket League. It now seems that they are teasing, not really teasing, but they showed a picture of a basketball mode for March Madness just in time. And Rocket League, there's no confirmed release date yet. Coming at number 3, we got Zelda Wii U news. Now, this isn't particularly any like gameplay news, but this is more of the producer Eiji Aonuma stated that the Wii U is going to offer he hopes they offer something new to the player, like Ocarina of Time did back in the 90s, which I totally understand. He makes a lot of food references in this next quote, so he said, directly, Nintendo hopes to deliver something new and surprising with the Legend of Zelda game for Wii U. He mentioned that the Ocarina of Time, the first 3D entry in the series, as being the base of our secret sauce. Yeah. But he also said he hopes that this time the change in flavor of games is going to be like going from Japanese food to Western food. Now, what I'm hoping that means is that the Zelda series, they're going to be borrowing and kind of being influenced by more Western RPG games. Like, imagine if The Witcher 3 kind of influenced our next Zelda game, which I would be totally okay with. And that the kind of the open-endedness of Zelda A Link Between Worlds, I really hope that's re-implemented into the new Wii U game, because I feel like that would really kind of rejuvenate the series. It's kind of staggered a little bit recently, but that's personal. So number 2, we've got something that may interest people who are a fan of the NES games. If you've ever wanted to play one of them in 3D, now you can. There's an in-browser emulation called the 3D NES. The 3D NES, and it was an in-browser emulation of NES games. And you're actually able to click on the game and scroll, like go up and down, left and right, and it changes the perception. It's kind of like a room, kind of like a pop-up book. And you can play these games in 3D now, and it's really neat to kind of look at these like historical games and then seeing them kind of in this like new light. So it's really neat, and I thought you guys would really want to check that out if you haven't yet already. So coming in at number 1, we've got Lionhead Studios officially has closed. Now, this kind of ends it on a somber note, but I feel like we can take something away from this, because Lionhead Studios closing, it was kind of there was kind of writing on the wall the whole time for this, but it was, you know, it's still sad to see them go, because they were responsible for the Fable series. They made Black and White, both very incredible games. But the thing that is kind of most interesting about this is they canceled Fable Legends, which looked like it was very far into development. They just straight up canceled the game. They just canned it. So that game's not coming out anymore, and Lionhead Studios is officially closed. So we want to give our regards to all the people who have lost their jobs, and we hope the best for them, and hopefully they'll be picked up really soon, because it's a very talented studio. It just kind of hit some speed bumps a while back, so we hope the best for them. But that's pretty much it. So that's it for the Friday Countdown. My name is Shane Walters, and thank you guys for watching.